Divine Peace and Blessings. Today is Wednesday, October 13th, 2010. It is about 9:25 p.m. I just went off the air at Blog Talk Radio, www.blogtalkradio.com/the-divine-prince. Every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. U.S. Central Standard Time, and on Saturday evenings for Hoodoo Secrets and Recipes, 9 to 10 p.m., and every day at high noon for the Power Lunch, 12 noon on Blog Talk Radio. These are some of the stones that I just talked about on the broadcast this evening. This is the large master manifesting stone. As you can see, it is double terminated, meaning that it has a point at both ends. The classic finished 6 window sided terminated points, but it also has the babies, the double terminators, the in and out crystals along the sides, and it also has a phantom on the inside, but that's rather hard to see, I think, with this camera. You can kind of see one of the planes right here above my finger. If you can see that, it's a window pane just like you would see here, except it's completely inside the crystal. See that? That's a phantom. This is a smaller, handheld manifesting crystal I talked about tonight on the show. Here you have your babies. This one here actually terminates outside the crystal, but actually begins inside the crystal. That's actually smooth. You can't tell on the camera, but it's actually smooth there. That's inside the crystal. And it has the, usually it either has 3 windows, 4 or 5. This has 4. This large one here to the left, large one here to the right. Then there's a small triangle here and a smaller triangle up here at the top. 4 windows. Whereas your classic quartz point has 6 windows. See that triangle there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The average quartz has 6 windows. That's termination. Some small, some large. Some will have 3 sides, 4 sides, 5 sides, but typically 6 sides to the crystal and to the termination of the crystal. These rarer formations, like the manifesting, will have 3. See the small triangle lit up there? And then you got this window, that window, and then there's another small triangle. See there? That's 4. This is the channeling quartz. Channeling quartz has a 1 big window in the front, and it has 7 sides to it. See there? 1, and you got this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a small 6th one that you can hardly see, and then this long one here makes 7. And this is called a channeling crystal. It has a classic 6 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but only this 1 window at the top with 7 sides to it, as opposed to this termination, which has the 4 windows to it, and this termination, which has 6 windows to it. So again, this is a different variety, different personality, different usage. This is a channeling crystal. We use this to channel frequencies, dimensions, planes, spirit guides, lawas, orisha, and deities. This is rose quartz. You hear me talk about rose quartz all the time. This is your average rose quartz. See, it's pink, but it has a lot of that white to it. This has a richer, deeper pink, translucent pink. This rose quartz is typically a little bit more expensive than your average variety pink, almost white rose quartz. And the last stone that I talked about tonight was the citrine, which has a golden yellow hue to it. This is a light citrine in its hue. You can see it's more yellow as opposed to the clear quartz, which is a little clearer and even white to some degree. This stone has a yellow, golden color, facilitating wisdom, intellect, rational thinking, but also spiritual discipline and balance within the self. And this is an example of a phantom crystal. Just as I told you that this master manifestor here is also a phantom, but its phantom is a little harder to see than this phantom. So you can see that cloudy pyramid there. And if you look there just to the left of the stone, you can actually see 1, 2, 3, 4 layers, almost like the layers inside a tree where one crystal grew over another crystal, over another crystal. And these are great for time travel, time reading, going forward and backward in time. Also going within to the inner planes and dimensions of the self. We are not just one-dimensional. We are interdimensional. We are multi-layered just within our own physical and spiritual reality. Our physical being the tangible, but our spiritual, that part that fully animates us, being intangible. And I will be, of course, posting more videos. People have been asking for a little more on the stones. And of course, if you're looking for stones, please do contact me. I can help you to choose a stone for any endeavor, physical, mental, spiritual, financial, even educational. I strongly suggest tabby crystals for education. When I was in college, I carried a tabby stone with me every day to class. This is a tabby. Tabbies will have two sides, like this and like this, which are wide and broad, whereas the regular quartz varieties typically are about even diameter all the way around. Small or big, it's generally kind of even. These 6 panes, look at my thumb, are all almost the same size and width. That's a projector, sends energy out. This is a receiver or a left-handed crystal. A projector is a right-handed crystal. Excuse me. And it is a tabby because it's flat, and those 2 panes are much wider than these 2 or 4 side panes. And this is great for memory, storing information, carrying this to school, to college, to training, keeping it on you or near you on your desk, and it will help you to remember, to store, and to process, also to communicate that information, either verbally or spiritually, across the distance. This too is a tabby, but it is a tabby twin. A twin is where you have 2 crystals with their individual terminations which have grown together. Now one side is a little bigger than the other, but they have separate terminations, making it a twin. Sometimes twins will have babies. You see the smaller that's lit up right there, the smaller point on the side there. But the main crystal, the main body, there's the dividing line right there that's lit up, is these 2 crystals that grew together. So this is a tabby twin. So this is great for bringing two people, two endeavors, two units, two energies together, and then communicating between the two of them. So I have a variety of crystals, stones, that I've had for many years and constantly adding more. So I will be keeping you posted with more on crystal healing, alignment, and manifestation, divine peace and blessings, joy and prosperity.